then I saw this, a squirrel flower frog, guys. It's very cute. I think some very cool retro person will enjoy that. Elephant hooks, and how gorgeous are they? I feel like they're probably made in India. This is Jen ASMR. Subscribe before you fall asleep. Hi there, my lovely, lovely sleepy squirrels. I hope that you're all well. This evening's video is a thrift with me video. I am loving this journey that I'm on at the moment with the thrifting, selling on eBay, like looking up all this stuff and learning about all the objects and the different ways of making things and where things come from and why it's like this and why it's like that, etc, etc, etc. I'm just loving it all. And today I'm taking you around my local Emmaüs, and it's kind of a bit backwards because I'm showing you my most recent trip when I have maybe 10 other trips that I've done and not showed you yet. I filmed them and I have the objects in my garage, but I just thought today is when I'm going to start doing the videos, doing the haul and all that kind of stuff, and I'm just going to start with yesterday's one because it's easier than going to the garage and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, it's how I'm doing it. So you may notice that the inside of the Emmaüs has changed a lot because a few weeks ago they did like a clear out. So I'm guessing every few years they do a clear out where they get all the stuff that hasn't been sold for years or is broken, and that gets I guess it gets put to the tip and then everything is all clear. So you'll see it's a lot clearer. It was a little less fun than like digging through all the stuff, but you'll see it is a different experience. Let's jump into it. So everything is on tables, and like you just go around the tables. Look at that dog, so cool. Huge wooden dog planter. And I can see a few things that are still there from before, but only a select few. All the rest is new, like that Egyptian pharaoh kind of thing that was there before. And yeah, everything has space around it. It's weird. It's nice, but it's just strange. I saw these little lusterware cups, but they didn't have little saucers or anything, but they were sweet. This wall has stayed very as it was before. It's been cleared out for sure, but you'll still recognize the wall of shelves. I picked these little thingies up, definitely handmade, very cute, but I just don't see a lot of people wanting little shot glasses things. I thought these were fun. I was like, are they fish? I don't know. Not like super good quality, but I was just interested in the handles. I was like, what are they? Like little fish fins. And down here there was Coke mugs, but they were just like GP made in China ones, so I left them. No, there was a set of 4 that could have been cool. And just all of these dishes, all the sets are all together. I guess I won't have to search as much to find like things that go together. Like the sets seem to be all put together now, which is nice. And then we have some vases, some fun ones. Some of these are from before. That's why I recognize some. And then we have the figurines, which there wasn't anything happening. Like I had a look at the stock. like paper mache. Most of these figurines were there before. I feel like they got rid of anything that was broken or, you know, and the rest of the figurines were just there before. Some old tools down here. Thought they were cool. Just not for me. More of the figurines there. And then here we have some shelves, again of figurines, and then some other stuff at the bottom. Some platters and stuff. And there were some interesting things, but just not. Saw these plates there, like wall hanging plates, so pop that back. See what I mean? How it's like not as digging for treasure as before. So I'm not seeing much that's interesting me along here. I had to look at this planter here, but the paint damage on the face was just a little too much, I think. Otherwise, it could have been cool. And some baskets. Little woven clogs up there. Sets of glasses here. Yeah, there's the woven clogs. And then I saw this. A squirrel flower frog, guys. And it is an old stoneware. That's a sticker for the stoneware. That's my partner there. We're switching the bag. I had the bag under my arm. And this is the first thing that I actually found on this trip. My little squirrel. It's cool. I was happy. I had a look at this jug. It was nicely done, like somebody's done that by hand, like carved out and then painted over, like glazed over, but it was just a bit too handmade. These were fun. Little dolphin dessert dishes. My daughter would like them. And then this gorgeous mug, and I was like, it feels nicely made. I love the color of the glaze, that blue. It's kind of like a tiki style. The fish on the front. It's stamped underneath. I don't know Shearwater as a brand, but you know, it's nicely stamped. It feels very like rustic, like studio pottery kind of thing. So I got it and I thought, well, since there's only one, I don't know how selling like one mug would go, but I'll probably just keep it for myself. And then when I looked it up when I got home, which I do with most of this stuff, I'll just have a little play around with like Google Lens and see how much things are worth. It sells for hundreds of dollars. One single mug sells for hundreds of dollars. I found a few on eBay set like for sale, not sold, but for sale for like $300 and something. I saw that some sold at auction, like in an auction house, not like on eBay or something, for like 500. Like between 200 and 500 I've seen. So I was blown away. I was very excited, and I phoned my mama. But I really want to keep it. But yeah, if you want to know more information about that, I guess you could check out the haul, because I'll probably talk about it in more detail on the haul. And then we have here, I'm just popping it in the basket there. And then I pick up this hand-blown jar. It's like pink glass, hand-blown. You have the punctal mark. I was just checking that there's nothing like that could cut you, like nothing is broken. It's just like very hand-blown, handmade, and it's actually signed underneath. So that was very cool. Then these whiskey glasses, I'm thinking they're probably crystal, but like lead crystal. Then they have these applied metal whiskey thingies on the front. That's me popping them together to tell my partner to grab them while I continue. it's cool having somebody help you out while you're filming and shopping and stuff. And then this, like, I guess like bag, I think it said Portugal underneath. I wasn't sure if the lid was the correct lid because it seemed a little loose and a bit off, but the style goes, I just wasn't sure. But I grabbed it anyway because I thought the jar was really cool to like store stuff in for the kitchen or something. And the little nut on top of the wooden like lid, I still quite liked it, so I'll just have to look up and see if that's supposed to go together or not. We'll see, we'll see. So yeah, this table was a winner for me. For sure. I found like 3 things in the same little spot. Going on to the next tables, having a little look. That looked like a pumpkin. Just a lot of teapots. To the next table, again with the teapots. I grabbed this little, I think it's just a little creamer or something. I really like the glaze of it. I don't know what that's called, but I actually bought a bowl, and I probably should have got this too, but there was like I'm not sure if there was damage on the spout or it was dirty or not, but I decided not to grab it at that point. I saw this sugar and creamer porcelain set, and I thought that was really cute, but then I realized it was part of the set with the teapot and all the cups, and I was like, okay, that's a bit too much for me. I'll just leave that for somebody that wants the full set. I'm not gonna just take the sugar and the creamer, you know. I thought that would be a little selfish, so I just left that all together. I'm just looking around. I wanted to see what that was under there, and it was like a kind of box, but like a ceramic box. That was very heavy. Wanted to check out that little plate under there. The little holes all around it. It's cute. I'm just making my way around. I like that big fish. It's just too big. I just don't know how I would send that. And that little candle-y thing was kind of cheapy, like peeling off and stuff. I thought it might have been a nice little glass thing, but it wasn't. And same for this, it just looked pretty from afar, and then the quality just wasn't there. I should have looked at that cup, I didn't. I went straight for this. And if there was 2 of them, I maybe would have got them, but I didn't. I saw that somebody else got it, so I was happy. And then I had a little look at this tiny little vase. Didn't look long. And then this, and I don't know what this is called. It's made out of glass, but like, what's it called? Like, patagave or something, I can't remember. But yeah. And this fish bottle. I thought it was cool, but it didn't have a stopper, and it was kind of dirty, and I was like, okay, well, let's just not grab that. Maybe I would. Should I have got it? I don't know. I don't know if anybody's looking for a fish bottle. I don't know. But that like splatter pink and white glass thing was kind of cool, but just a bit big and not sure. This pipe. Very interesting. Yeah, I like this wooden bird, but obviously it's just very big. Like, I don't know how I would ship that. That little totem thing was very light. Very light. Going down. A little smiley. And this little clamshell was just a little too faded and aged, like just not great, but the little doggies. And then these little rests, cutlery rests, I think they're probably crystal, and there were all 12 of them there. I grabbed that after having a little figured they're all there. They're easy to store. I'm sure I can sell those. And I'm struggling one-handed to put the lid back on, so I asked my partner to do that for me. So nice. This huge vase, how cool is this? It's very like 80s. It's absolutely massive, and it was really heavy. Really heavy. It was glass, not plastic. It's pretty cool. And then this little whiskey set I grabbed because it was full. Like everything was in there. I don't know how much it will fetch. But I figure once it's out of the box and nicely displayed, it would be pretty sweet. So since everything was in there, I knew the price would be quite good where I was, so I grabbed that. So if you don't know the system, if something has a price on it, it's usually the price. But if something doesn't have a price on it, you can just like talk about the price with the guy, and it's usually pretty reasonable. That was the case. They didn't have any price on it. And I thought these two jugs were really cool. It actually has a sticker from the other place up the road that sells stuff like for people, but the quality of the green one was just a bit, it wasn't great. This was very handmade, and so were those bowls. Very cute, very cute. And popping around here, all these little trinkets and little boxes. Just a lot of stuff. This big jug was in the same style as a few of the pieces that I already have, and I was like, oh, it's just too big and heavy. I just don't know how I would be able to send that anywhere else but like local. So yeah, bunch of plates and jugs and more plates. I'll be very interested to see how much the turnover, like what the turnover is like now, the new cleared out system. I don't know what this was. I think it was like a shaker for like salt or pepper or something, but it was like a holiday thing with the name of like a destination on it, so I left that. And also I didn't know what it was for. Snail plates. And this jug was pretty cool, made in France. I like the color, I like the shape, but it had like a big chip on it. I don't think you see it in the video, but there's a big chip on it. This corduroy pram, this oldie corduroy pram, in really good condition, by the way. Like it wasn't rusted or anything. It's cool. And this bottle, oh my god, look at this. Look at the glaze on it. This drippy, colorful, patterned glaze. And I was like, oh, from afar it looked like, you know, when people like melt different colored wax, and it's a bit like this. But that was just gorgeous. And it was like done, hand done, obviously. So I grabbed that. It was pretty cool. And then here we are going up to the till. Well, it's not really the till because you don't pay here, but you get your little ticket and how much you're supposed to pay and stuff. I saw these. I have no idea what the style is or what the, like, I didn't even know if they were just figurines or were they supposed to make music or are they coin banks or what. But they're not, they're just figurines, just huge figurines made in Spain, and I just thought they were so like weird, and just like this colorway of the like brown, just a touch of pink. I just had to get them. I don't know, they were just so fun. And then look, this telephone. I got this phone, guys, because it's like a little piano, and the numbers to do the phone number on the keys. It's very cute. I think some very cool retro person will enjoy that. And then we have this glass dog. He's very cool. He's a little heavy, but he's very cool. I grabbed it. This is like one of the fun places too, because it's up where the till kind of place is. So a lot of the new stuff comes out directly at this part. Like this bit gets filled up first, if you know what I mean. So popping along to see the last shelves before I get all tilled up. And I saw these elephants. They're like hooks, elephant hooks, and how gorgeous are they? I feel like they're probably made in India. Super well made, really gorgeous. A set of 3, and they're not like exactly the same, but they're very similar. Very cute. I was happy to have found those. And I think that's it, guys. Yeah, that is everything I have to show you for this thrift along with me vlog. I hope that you enjoyed this video, that you found it fun, having a little look at what's available when you're thrifting in France. What do you guys think of the new layout? I guess I did only a few videos in the old layout before I did the little break, so I don't know if you'll be able to see a huge difference. So everything that I got in this video will be in the haul on my main channel. And then once I've done the haul and processed all this stuff, everything will be for sale on my eBay store, which will be linked down below. So to access my eBay store from France, you just click on the FR link, and if you want to access the US version, you can click on the US link. And if you're in any other country, all you need to do is replace the FR or the COM by your specific country thing, like .uk or .de or whatever it is, and leave the rest of the link untouched, and just swap those little letters out and you should have access. Everything that I am selling is available for worldwide shipping. If it's not available in your country, send me a message and I'll make sure that it's possible. At some point I may have to change the availability for that kind of shipping, for worldwide shipping on certain items, just like anything under 30 euros with like super expensive shipping. I get taxed a lot, and I don't really make anything from those purchases. I'm really happy to do it now because this is like, I love what I'm doing right now, and I love that it's my subscribers that are buying the stuff, and it's like a really cool, fun, heartwarming experience. But once I start to like look at the bottom line and calculate and all that kind of stuff, I think I might, if I want to keep this like sustainable, I might have to, you know, make some little changes about that. So I'm sorry about that if that happens. But for now, all is good. All is good. Okay, so I hope that every single one of my sleepy squirrels are well. Wherever you are in the world, whatever's happening around you, I hope that you can find your own little bubble of calm. For example, if you are in Montreal, Canada, like my lovely, lovely patron, Katie. Hey Katie, I hope you're well. Thank you for all of your lovely, lovely support. And I hope that you all have a lovely, lovely